What it lives now. I mean, it's the mind, mindset. No, you know. You and me, we in the lion's den. I am always so super excited to come back and be with you guys. Took a small little vacay for last Sunday, but we got like 4 seasons deep in. We almost over this 4th season. So we about to say 5 seasons deep. But you got plenty of stuff you can go backwards and binge on anytime I need to take a little vacay. I hope you got your binge on last Sunday. You know, you can drop in the comment what you watched. I'm put all y'all on the spot. Watch, go ahead and keep up with Mahogany Roots, Raw Atlanta, and beyond to everywhere where you are. We rock. Thank you for being here. Y'all, talking about y'all being here. Thank you for being at all of these amazing euphorical events, jamming, all those good attributes and descriptive words that always float around when we talk about Mahogany Roots events, y'all. Yes, and I gotta shout out people because Mahogany Roots events has always got alliances and liaisons and, you know, just my folks, you know, the love. So let me shout out some people. First and foremost, thank you for the Most High making everything possible for us to and exist and just be amazing and in the image and likeness thereof. Ashe. Yes, so also, this has been an amazing coming to 2026. I'm still, it's still like just a blink of an eye was December for me. That was my birthday. Cheers. And Chronic Illness Listening Party. We did do a recap, but we took that recap down, so we're going to go that far back and come back up to now like real skinny over. But what you need to do right now, within this episode, go ahead and follow MOHAGONI Roots. Now back to my shout outs. Shout outs. First of all, where we at? We on Too Raw for TV right now. Shout out to Too Raw for TV. A lot of big things they got coming. Yes. April 4th, kicking ball. You know, I'm going to be out there with y'all, kicking ball. And there's a lot of other things going on with that. Some pre-festivities and things. Getting grown and sexy with the conscious world and all that with the mansion party and stuff. Yeah. Check all that out. I know it's a whole spread of stuff right here on TooRawForTV.tv. Tell a friend to go ahead and get an account and to be there on April 4th. Shout out to Too Raw for TV doing big things. I'm proud of y'all, and I'm going to be there. I'm kick ball and do something. I'm cheer, whatever. I'm Pink Palmetto, yeah. Yeah, so also shout out Mahogany Roots. It was an honor and a pleasure to have a spirit two back. This is the one coming up. We got one coming up, and we're also going to show you some highlights from. There was a sip and paint event. It's sip and paint, interactive sip and paint. Interactions, meaning we got live music. Man, shout out to live music and poetry. So shout out to Black Sister Goddess. She was a poet. She performed. This is February 7th. We just did this event. Amazing event. Full turnout, sold out. All the sipping painters Shout out, y'all have beautiful creations. Shout out Black Boy, 2 Infinity Productions, and the Voice Box is the venue we were at and we're going to be at for these next occasions coming up. So pay attention, pay attention. All of this is domino effect stuff. But yes, shout out, because we did the dang thing on February 7th. Shout out to the visual artists. We have professional visual artists, one of which was here in the Lions Den a couple episodes back, Foresight. And shout out to Brian, the creator. Yeah, they did. He even sold some artwork. But we got some highlights coming from that. And we'll get to that in a minute. I just want to get my shout outs first. So that's my shout outs for that event. Everybody who played a part in helping. It was, those are the key players, but it's so many collectives that come underneath within each individual I named that help them out to help everything out. So thank you for all for helping out, because that was a huge success. And we got it coming up again March 7th. March 7th. That's a Saturday. Look for the link to be in my bio soon. I'm going to be putting that link in my bio for you to go ahead and get your tickets. It's only $40 to sip and paint. You're getting a complimentary drink. You're getting the professional assistance, and they can even pre-draw for you, and you can fill it in, or you can start from scratch your own thing. But you got professional assistance from those visual artists I mentioned to you, as well as live entertainment. And this time, we got saxophonist Saxo King, and he's also got several features with the band called OK88. And shout out to Storm, their lead artist for the band. He's going to perform as well. There's some collabs with Saxo King. Saxo King got his own, he has his own singles as well. He does amazing covers, y'all. If you've ever been serenaded by a saxophone, look, come again and experience it all over again, because that's the feeling you're going to have. Like, you know what, I thought I heard saxophone, but then when you hear Saxo King, I've heard the saxophone play. Woo, he's amazing. He top tier like that. And so also BG is another artist that has lots of material featured with Saxo King, as well as some material of his own. So they are a whole collective force, individual forces, like a trinity that comes together as a collective. And so they will be holding it down, a full feature review during the Sip and Pain. So you'll be sipping and pain and just being fully serenaded with some diverse, amazing music artists and visual artists. When I say diverse, I mean we're going from everything from hip hop to singers to saxophone playing, and oh my, it's just all over the place. It's a collective, and they have a lot of stuff together and a lot of things independently. So definitely you want to come and enjoy this vibe. But shout out to those who were in the labs, and we're going to highlight y'all. Like I said, Black Sister Goddess, Remy Lay Coon, Mark Griffin. Those three y'all showed up and showed out on February 7th. I mean, we sold out on February 7th as well. So yeah, moving on. Also, we look, I done got all this rest. I can't even say. I'm so laid back today, y'all. But I'm keeping my energy harnessed because I got a lot coming up. I ain't even got to that yet. But anyways, yes, on Friday 13th, we roared, laughed it up for real. We jammed, joined Dexter and Quayshawn. They came with it. Just them two. It was a fullness of the performance. Y'all did an amazing job. And man, let me get to the comedian. Shout out comedian Kirby. She was the host and lioness comedian of the night. She did her thing, opened up the show, and then we had a comedian, Elijah Cozart. He was a comedian on that night, and yes, he did. He brought the funny. He sure did. We're going to check out some clips now. So shout out to Elijah Cozart, but he's speaking about diversity. He has a whole other side of him where he's an amazing music artist, and he will be that on March 14th. Because we blacking out. I said March 7th, we doing the Sip and Pain, interactive Sip and Pain again. And then the following week, that very next Saturday, on March 14th, We blacking out raw, blacking out at Voice Box. Blacking out is simply just a whole celebration of blackness in every way, from our culture, our greatness, our excellence, our love. Everything about us is black and awesomeness. We just celebrate that, so vendors and everything, y'all, it's going to be an experience. We want to, get some fashion going on. And of course, we got a whole array concert. It's, when I say we bring it, Warriors come out to play. The call went out, and oh my, y'all gonna get full on this lineup right here. Just stand by. Just stand by. That's why I told you before I even opened my mouth into this spiel to lay on y'all to process all of this. Told you to go ahead and follow Mahogany Roots, because you're gonna have to go back and backtrack on this stuff. I'm going through stuff. There's a lot going on, a lot been going on, and a lot coming and go. So MOHAGONI Roots. Make sure you follow it at Mahogany Roots, all right? Because it's gonna branch out to everybody I'm talking about. It already does, all right? So, speaking of the comedy show, getting back, we had Elijah. He did his comedy thing. That was so super funny. Like I said, he's going to be a music artist. Also on March 14th at the Blacked Out Show. On the comedy show, we also had some more comedians. Saxo King is a comedian, but he was not able to make it, had a family emergency. So next time, we're going to run that back, because timing is always divine. We're going to run that back with Saxo King. So that's a whole drum roll of mystery for y'all to just keep this. Hold on. He's going to bring the funny strong another time. But we did. Shout out to Deshaun Ross. Comedian Kirby Lyons, comedian Kirby. She hollered at some people, and they came out. Some comedians came out strong. And she put the call out, and they surprised guest comedians came out. And we had guest comedian Deshaun Ross. Oh, he was amazing. And guest comedian Isaac Hayes, amazing as well. Oh my, we got a clip of Deshaun Ross. I know we do have that. And like I said, for what I don't show today, because we cannot show everything in this episode, all the clips and highlights that really have already rolled out and are going to be rolling out. That's why you got to keep up with social media. And make sure you are at these next events. The tickets will be on sale for March 7th and March 14th. Like, within the next 48 hours, it'll be in my bio. Maybe less than that. So just stand by, keep up, stay posted. All you got to do is follow me. Follow me. We'll get there. Okay. So, in the cut, shout out to Palmetto Star in the cut with 2 Alpha TV. He's going to keep us loaded up with some of these clips we're going to go through. I also have a surprise pop-in guest. Shout out to Prince Turtle. He's some of everything, but today we're going to really highlight and really, really, really get down to the goodness, taste goodness. That's all I can say about that chocolate. He makes chocolates, and they are delicious. They are guilt-free. Everything in it is healthy. Actually builds your immune system. I think it helps your T cells and all that. He gonna break it down for you real good. And when he pop in, he gonna pop in, because he's gonna be also one of those vendors I'm speaking about, of that black excellence. When we blacking out, he's gonna be one of them. So yeah, you want to know about this chocolates, all right? And he has honey as well. Got more stuff than that, but we're gonna have some things that specifically is gonna be at the Blacked Out Show. So don't come up and talk to us about it. Just keep giving some form. We're educated. You need to know about your health and start making better decisions, because once you do, you'll realize that healthy stuff tastes better. When you cook it up or you prepare it right, it even tastes better. It's healthy and it tastes better. When you eat nature, it tastes better. Everything it's a win-win. Speaking of a win-win, today I just want to shout out, because I'm going to be in the building. I go out and support when I can, and I'm glad to say I can do it today. He was up in the Lions Den. Shout out Terry Miller. He has his album release party. Warriors is one of his hits, and he got some hits coming out, and we're going to go out there and roar for our fellow lion, Terry Miller, tonight. And just check, like I said, go to my stories. I shared that to my stories. So if you're on my social media, You can finagle your way and find out about all of this. It's a full flyer telling you the address and all that because I don't have it memorized, but I'm going to be there. It's going to be in my GPS in a little bit. So I want you to be there too. Come give me a hug. Say, hey, I'll be watching you on your podcast. Yeah, it would be like, rah, with you. All right. So yeah, shout out him because Winner, he has winnervegan.com, and he also has some products. So I hope that he's also vending. I think we already discussed that. So we gonna, get things together. March 14th is coming together like really fast. And so yeah, he has some delicious treats for you, brownies and teas. The tea is so good. Oh my, just to support the brother. Come out to his album release party. He does a lot of stuff. I ain't even gonna talk too much about him. Go watch the episode that we had Terry Miller up in here. Season 4. He was in this season. Watch the episode. Brother's into a lot. Martial arts, everything. But he's gonna be doing the album release party tonight. Shout him out. All right. Now, we're gonna get to some of these recaps. All right, we're gonna start going back, throwback to my birthday cheers. Shout out to Chronic Illness. He was in here. We not only did we do his listening party at the event, we also came and finished it off and went back and went through the whole album right here in the Lions Den. That also was season 4, I believe, or the end of season 3. Go check out the episode. Get full on that. But we got some clips from the actual event because we came together. Me and him came together and we did it. And y'all showed up and showed out. It was a whole vibe. So let's go to my social media. And we're going to scroll down a few rows to get to some recaps from December 27th is when we did the cheers. My birthday was on December 25th. Yeah, so we had a show enough good time. I actually, for the first time, performed to a track music. I was featured with Andre 360. We can go to that clip. Let's start it out with that clip. Andre 360, this is the clip. And while he's making his way, I'm going to let you know what we're about to see. Andre 360, he was also here in the Lions Den. He was here twice. He came with his son as well, Hootie 360. If you saw that episode, he's the father and Hootie's the son. But Andre's also been here alone. He's got so many hits on his. And I was honored to be featured on Black Light. Put that in your playlist, y'all. But you're going to get a clip of it right here live. Shout out the oh my, I forget. Let's just go to the clip. Are we ready for that? Oh, okay. I remember where we were. How could I forget? In the A Social Lounge. Shout out the venue we were at. Yeah, so we're working on getting that clip loaded or getting to the clips on Mahogany Roots that go back to December 27th. Look, when that silence is still like that, you know something thunderous is coming. If you didn't watch Lion Den's episodes, we have moments of pause. And then just stay with me. And if you're watching on social media platforms, we will not continue to be on the social media platforms for long. Probably coming off like right about now. So make sure you're on TooRawForTV.tv watching this episode so that you don't get cut off. Make sure you're on TooRawForTV.tv. Go ahead and make that transition as we get some clips and get loaded up to the social media and all that good stuff. Shout out Palmetto starting to cut. Give me an update. Are we ever able to transition on into those, or should I tell the people about what's coming up and then we'll come back to that? Okay, maybe he stepped away. So we gotta keep. I know there's a lot going on today, so we can just transition on to what's coming up. And I will send him an update so that y'all don't go nowhere. We got a lot of clips for you. Let me just send him an update. Okay, so as I was saying on February 7th, no, not February, we did it on February 7th, but on March 7th, coming up again, we have the sip and paint. And I want to give you some recaps. Just want to make sure we got that coming for y'all. In real time, we're going to get down to the bottom. It's in real time. Phone call. Okay. All right, y'all. We're going to get them clips when we get them clips. I don't know where is Palmetto Star, but he will be back for us with those clips in shortly, or giving me an update, let me know what's going on. Okay, so I'll tell you what's going on though. March 14th and March 7th, back-to-back Saturdays. If you don't want to sip and paint, you're still welcome. You're still welcome. But the seating is prioritized for sip and painters. So if you don't want to sip and paint, it's half off. You come, it's not a complimentary drink or anything, but that gives you entry to come. And sometimes people like to come and sip and paint, and they like to bring their friends, and everybody don't want to sip and paint. That's cool. Come on through. That is a reduced admission. But if you sipping and you painting and you join the whole experience, you're gonna get a complimentary drink as well. You're gonna leave with a beautiful piece of art. Beautiful. Even if you can't come up with something from scratch on your own, like I said, they will pre-draw something amazing. And I think that the basis theme, now you have the freedom to be creative as you will, but the basis theme is very tribal-like, very raw-like. So anything jungle-ish, anything wildlife and all that type of stuff, they're going there. We're going there. Rah, yes. So, and the Voices and Visions is the name. So it's Voices and Visions, and it's an interactive sip and paint. And the Voices, like I told you, we're gonna have a live band. Shout out OK88. Gonna have saxophonist Saxo King. He's a member of the live band, also an independent artist as well. So it's just them two alone. And then he also has BG. He does a lot of things with. So BG has also got his own hits too. So man, y'all don't want to miss this. This is gonna be a whole experience. All right, let me just check in real quick. Palmetto Star 2 Robert TV, are you in the cut with us now? He ain't back with us yet. Okay, all right. Life be life, but we're gonna keep it all going, all strong. Like I said, all you gotta do is stay connected with the social media. So what you don't get in this episode, you are stayed up to date. You always are stayed up to date. And like I said, Turtle's gonna be popping in on me in any minute now. Look, I want to say, Paul, let's roll the clip because we got the actual flyer, so you can check that out. In the promo clip up for today, that went up recently, not too long ago before the show started. So it's also on my social media, so you can go and check it out yourself until we roll it on this episode. All right, are you with me? Are you with me? Reaching out to Palmetto Star. Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. And we live making it do what it do. Yes. So I just want to also shout out to Hydro Pops. That's where we did the comedy, Roaring Last Lines of Comedy at Hydro Pops. Oh my. When I say it was a full house, another full house turnout. We had back-to-back full house turnout events in February. And the lads were roaring. The house is packed. It's a very intimate venue, right in the heart of Little 5 Points. Always got something going on. Shout out to Andre, the owner of Hydro Pops out there. They're always doing big things. So we will be back there with the Lines of Comedy soon, and some more interesting things as it warms up. That's right there on the corner, right in Little 5 Points. So y'all go. We got all the treats and eats and things that you want to sip on and all that good stuff. Everything is there. And we were there. We were showing up there on Friday 13th. We did it up. And thank y'all for coming out. I want to hopefully be able to get to show y'all some clips. I can't be in two places at the same time. That's why Palmetto Star is going to be in the cut soon to do the part that I can't do for you. But if not, we always have my social media, and all these clips are there, and I'm going to be rolling out more clips. I don't know what's happening, but life is always lifing, so we're just going to be patient. And if we don't get to those clips today, we're just going to be patient. And we're going to be proactive and go to the social media and check out all this that I'm bragging about, because you should know, and those who don't know, just check me on it. Check me on it. Try me on it. I don't be talking fluff. I do talk a lot. I brag a lot about this and a lot about that. I rah. But it's rooted in something solid and real. They really show out. They show up and show out. These events are a whole experience, set apart, very distinguished. Mahogany Roots is always a whole vibe. Real felt substance is the word I like to carry around, because it's diverse, but no matter what, the frequency is always it's a special kind of frequency. I say we on the number line, we take it grown and sexy, positive one, and up into the rafters and dropping gems of wisdom on you, and always keeping it jamming, always keeping it. Yes, we do music right, do entertainment right. Because it's a lot of places that's taking stuff that I can't deal with too much of that. Shout out to a lot of these beat makers and producers nowadays, because y'all is making some of this, we was going to say trash. Y'all is making some of this stuff still be groovy. Okay, I'll give it up to y'all. But yeah, we got to keep the frequencies of, this is just my petition to all creators, that is for you to give back to others. So there's considerations that come with that. You don't want to flood us with all these type of frequencies. Just leave us there, If you want to tell a story and keep it real about it, because, life is life. Life has frequencies where they get, things can get a little negative. But it's all in how you, put the whole product together to whether or not the frequency is going up as a whole, or did you leave us in a down place or take us in a down place? Just be aware of that. Be considerate. We need some good music, good entertainment. Things are changing. This is 20. We in the age of Aquarius. We're waking up, enlightening, and awakening ourselves, and our creativity is starting to reflect that more and more. You got to get the people what they want, and we want that positive, high frequency, highly charged, and keep it jamming, hit stuff. All right, all that other stuff. I don't want that no more. Okay, well, we're going to have to pause. We're going to have to pause because I have a pop-up guest that is on, he's here. He's in the vicinity. So at any given moment, he will be in the lion's den right here. Shout out, Prince Turtle. He's also my personal trainer. He does everything from making healthy herbs and herbal-based products, indigenous products. He does that. He's also very versed in astrology. He's a master astrologist, whatnot. So a lot going on with Prince Turtle, but we definitely gonna get down to the tastes good. Oh, it tastes so good. These chocolates when he pop up on us. I know I keep repeating things that I want to come in this episode. Oh, but I don't know if it's gonna come. Beat my drum and summons both of them, Palmetto Star and Prince Turtle. Come hither. Are y'all there? Palmetto Star? All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it on up. I want you guys to go to my social media, Mohagoni Roots. When I tell you it's a lot going on, it's a lot coming up, It's a lot being recapped that you're going to find interesting and amazing. You want to chime in with that. You're invited to chime in. All right. See you on March 7th. See you on March 14th. We'll be back here in the Lions Den every Sunday at 1 p.m. And we're gonna be having some guests from those events that's coming up here in the Lions Den, so we can do a full unfold. They'll be right here live in person, and we're gonna get some of their music videos and some, you just never know what's gonna go down in the Lions Den. You just never know. Just like I didn't know that I wasn't going to be able to show y'all certain things. But that's okay. You got to see me. Oh, I cracked myself up. I hope I'll be cracking y'all up too. But anyways, thank you for being here. That's it. I got to end the show myself. Okay. Oh my, now you go. I ended the show. I was like, y'all done abandoned me. Palmetto ain't even in there playing my clips.
What you mean?
Where he at?
Metal downstairs.
He was supposed to play this a recap show.
Oh.
I just talked to people. I ended the show. Is it still? Okay, let's check it out. Sorry, everybody. We'll be back next Sunday.